So in this video I'll cover pass by reference. I'll go back more to references and then I'll introduce pointers afterwards. But I already started with functions, so I might as well just do this now. As it makes sense for this video to be released after the other function videos. Yeah, so before what we did was we passed by value, and there's also another way of doing it, which is passing by reference. Both C# and C++ have this, but you do it slightly different in them. Either way, so what is it? What does it mean by passing by reference? So normally we pass variables to parameters to a function, like it was shown, but sometimes we can just put not the value itself, but the reference of the value that can be passed through. Now, to kind of show how it works is, let's just make our pass by reference function. So we'll just do void number swap, and we'll pass an integer, and then that's going to be our. So yeah, the key is this little symbol that I just put here. So if we actually copy these from the top, and we just add a little symbol like this here. There we go. And then what we'll do is int, and then let's just give a random name. So let's just call it the swapper. And then that's going to be equal to our number 1. And then what we will do here is we'll have our number 1 equal to our number 2. And then what we will have is our number 2 equal to the swapper. If that makes sense. So this is what happens here. We have the number that we swap to being the same as number 1. Then number 1 is the same as number 2, and number 2 is the same as what we changed it to. So let's just declare two numbers, a and make it equal to 5, and b and make it equal to 10. Now let's just do the first count. So that's going to be the numbers before swapping, and then let's just do, actually just leave it like that, and then we'll do count first number, which is our a, and then let's make some space, and then we'll have second number, which is our b, and then let's just end line. Actually, this will give us a slight line. Now we'll call the function, so it's a number swap, and we'll pass in the a and the b number. Now what we'll then do is we'll basically copy this, and we're going to paste it here. Now before I start this, I'm just going to copy this. So let's just call it no number swap, and we're just going to remove these little symbols. Wait, did that automatically do that? So okay, anyway, let's press F5. Let's press F5. There you go. So when we first started, we had our A and 10 here, and after we swapped it, A became 10 and 5 became B. Now let's, instead of using the number swap, let's replace that for our number no swap, and see what's going to happen now. There you go, the numbers stay the same. That's because that's because we modify the number from the reference, whereas in the other one we don't. So that's the difference between the passing by value and passing by the reference to the number. I hope that makes sense, since I showed both examples on how they work and how it's gonna result. But yeah, that's it for this video. Next, I'll be doing references and pointers.